Hi, my name's Colton Finley, and I'm a sexaholic.
So, Colton. You're in the band Electric Erection. Do you have any special names they call you in there, or what is it?
Uh, well, my real name's Colton Finley, as I'm sure you know. But, in the band, I'm known as Crazy Famous.
Hell yeah. How do you spell that? Is it spelled the same or what?
Fuck no. Spelled K-R-A-I-Z-I-F-A-M-E-U-S.
That is intense as fuck. So, who are your major influences, like your top three?
Well, my number one, by far, is Blood on the Dance Floor. Mainly because of Davey Vanity. I'm a hairstylist, and so is he. And also, he does the same type of music that I'm really into, playing and singing.
Yeah.
And so, he's been my major influence and my major, model, real model.
Where do you do hair at?
I do hair at Lava Hair Studios. I'm an apprentice there right now, actually. I get off early enough to work on music and stuff like that. If I let them know ahead of time that I have a show or that I, need time off, like I'm going to a concert Wednesday, they work with me because they really like me.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? You're pretty fucking cool and everything.
Thanks, dude.
Anytime, buddy. So, Electric Erection. How'd you guys come up with that name?
Electric Erection. Well, it started off, me and Dawson were chilling out in his basement, making lyrics and that kind of stuff. And we're like, dude, we have to come up with a name, something catchy and that kind of stuff. But we wrote down like all the most fucked up gay ass names. Like we literally took a sheet of paper and it was black by the time we got done with it. We had so many names. Then after we got done filling up the paper, we just went through and just marked out ones that could be song names or album names or such and such. It's kind of loud.
Jeffree Star can never be too loud.
Amen. Another one of my idols, by the way. But and so we just went through there and eliminated it down to like probably. I think we got down to like 20, 15, 20. And then we got our friends who are like they're a pretty big part of the band. And, they're with us when we rehearse and that kind of stuff. We hang out with them all the time. And we let them go through and eliminate some. And we're just taking polls, and Electric Erection has by far been the most popular one. The last final three were Electric Erection, Sea of Seamen, or Kolton plus Dawson equals Sex Party. And we were going to do it Kolton plus Dawson equals Sex Party, but we started getting more members to the band, like Luke the Screamer and Crystal the keyboardist,
Yeah.
And so we just decided that Electric Erection was more appropriate, and so that way we're not taking all the fame,
Yeah, do you have any ideas for your first show, like performance-wise? Like, what do you want to do specifically?
Actually, we got a application to perform live at Hot Topic, which I'm really stoked about. We have to write a couple more songs, because right now we've only got two major ones. We're going to do a cover of, a song. I'm not letting y'all know what that is yet. That's going to be, tension building. But we've got a pussy song. We've got a gay song. We're going to do a drug song and a scene song. And then we've got our cover. And it should be 5 songs, which I think is perfect for a demo, which we have to turn in. And then we have to have an interview and blah, blah, blah. And so we're going to be playing live at Hot Topic, hopefully, in a month or two. Hopefully.
This is a random question. Has nothing to do with Electric Erection. Is that cool?
That's cool.
How do you feel about rednecks? You should have seen your face, dude.
Complete homosexuals in the closet, 99% of them, I guarantee you. Not kidding.
How do you feel about them hunting with fucking dip and all that nasty gay ass shit?
Well, to me, rednecks have a really shitty way of fucking expressing themselves. To prove I'm a man, I'm gonna go kill something else to prove, that I'm a badass. What the fuck ever. It's just all fucking like nasty to me, and it's not clean. It's not proper. I mean, trust me, we don't think about anything proper, but at least we have a little bit of class.
Yeah.
They have no sense of class. They have no sense of style.
No humor.
No fucking humor, unless it's, making fun of fucking queers and shit like that.
Yeah, what's the deal with that shit? Like, why do you think they do that?
I think they do it mainly because they're uncomfortable with themselves. I believe they've been raised that queers were gay and shit like that, and so they've never been able to even comprehend that side of society. I was born in fucking Alabama, I was raised under a Christian home where homosexuality was a bad thing. And that actually sparked my interest in it more, than if, my parents would have been more open to it.
Yeah. So what do you do for hobbies? Like, what do you and your band members usually do for fun?
This.
Smoke?
Yeah, we pretty much smoke 24/7, and we literally sit around and talk. We like to steal a couple booze here and there and get a little toasty.
You want to talk about the thing that happened the other day?
Well, all right, I stole some vodka from my mom, right? And then we all started sipping on. We didn't have much, and Kate, right, Dawson's girl, was talking about how she's this heavy drinker and shit. She had like one glass of orange vodka, like orange juice and vodka, you know? And she was gone. Like me and him were like tipsy, you know? But we kind of lost it really quick. She was gone. And we ended up basically filming Dawson and Kate having sex. Which was pretty fucking hot. It didn't go anywhere past fingering, but we got some nice crotch shots of Kate.
Well, that's always good. Why didn't they finish?
Because we heard footsteps. We weren't even supposed to be at his house that night. And,
Let alone getting caught drunk as fuck.
and fucking.
Yeah.
And so, they were almost, like, he was pulling down his pants, basically, when we heard the footsteps, so if you could see the video, his facial expression was fucking hilarious.
You want to do a reenactment? Look, that's what it looks like when he's coming.
And so, me and Kate booked it into the closet where she ended up biting the fuck out of my neck until I bleed, you know.
Let's zoom in on that. Let me see.
You can't see it that much anymore.
No, not really, but it looked horrible, dude.
Yeah,
I remember
no,
that.
That night was fucking... So yeah, that's what we like to do in our spare time.
Well, that's always good. Do you have do you do hair on the side job, like
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
out of Lava?
I'm not allowed to cut hair at Lava since I'm just an apprentice. I mainly wash hair, learn, sweep, that kind of stuff. But I have a MySpace URL actually for my haircuts. It's myspace.com/1for-shits and giggles. Exactly how it's spelled, 1 for shits and giggles. And it's KK Styles. And you can just message me and set up an appointment. I'll meet you where you live. You can come to my house, where the fuck ever, and we'll do your hair and we'll get it fucking awesome.
What do you usually charge people?
I don't necessarily charge people because I don't have a license. I normally like to accept like a $10 to $15 tip, but I mean, since I'm just beginning and I'm trying to just get my name out there and get my haircuts and style out there, if you don't have the money, I understand it's like an economic downturn and shit like that. I'll cut your hair for free if you don't have the money.
Speaking of fucking the economy, what do you what do you feel about cigarette prices going up? Doesn't that just fucking piss you off?
Dude, like no fucking shit. I smoke blacks, right? Which they're already fucking expensive. $6.41. $6. I have to break a $10 bill just to buy a fucking pack of cigarettes.
And those last you what, one day?
Yeah, no, seriously, blacks, I love them to death, and I like to share them. So, literally, one pack of blacks lasts me one day. So, I've been smoking Marlboros. They're a little bit cheaper, but they're not as good as blacks.
No, can't get better than blacks.
I don't give a fuck what you say either. Every one of you motherfuckers who say blacks is queer and blacks don't taste good, you're fucking lying to yourselves, alright? You know they're fucking amazing. You know they taste sweet. Quit being in denial, because I know people, and if you're probably watching this right now, the people who have told me smoking blacks is gay. But guess what? Every time I offer you a hit, you fucking take it. Why? Not because there's no other cigarettes, but because you actually fucking like it.
I agree, dude. Well, everybody, this is Crazy Famous. Other words, Kolton Finley from Erection.
Well, I've got one thing to say. Keep an open mind. Don't judge a book by its cover. And don't be afraid to experiment.
That about wraps it up. Alright, see you guys.